Actually, yun nga, no, yung mga public services na yun that he mentioned took a very, very huge part in his fourth SONA. I actually thought that many of the services that he mentioned there were present for a long time pero parang hindi napapansin, no, ng Pilipino, katulad na lamang yung zero balance billing na pag-uusapan na yun when you talk to DOH. Matagal na siyang ganun pero marami pa rin hindi nakakaalam, which begs the question, for example, ang panimula ni Presidente ay actually tungkol sa ekonomiya, but unlike previous presidents, he did not harp on economic achievements, because if you take a look at inflation, it has gone down from 5.82 to 5.98 to 3.21 to now 1.8%. Pero sabi niya, inadmit ka agad niya na kung datos lamang yung pag-uusapan, maganda yung ekonomiya, bumaba yung inflation, dumami yung trabaho, pero lahat ito ay palumuti lamang, walang saysay kung ang kababayan natin ay hirap pa rin at nabibigatan sa kanilang buhay. Why do you think this is not making its mark? Is there something wrong here? Guido?
Yeah, I was surprised then. The president could have harped on some of the economic improvements, as you mentioned, Gretchen. So inflation is down, unemployment is down slightly, based on my reading from the Philippine Statistics Authority, and it's improving. Situation is improving. Prices have stabilized, obviously, because of the inflation. But instead of thumping his chest on these achievements, or rather these improvements, and of course we're still maybe top 2 or top 3 fastest growing economies in Southeast Asia. So these are not small things that the president could talk about. But I think he wanted to focus more on the populist aspect, because you could talk about, of course, inflation affects every one of us, but in terms of GDPs and forecasts, I mean, these are more macroeconomic in nature, and maybe doesn't really affect every man, every person that much. So I think he focused more on what the interests of the layperson, the massa would be, and I think that was the focus of his SONA, so to speak. Parang do it for the massa. I think maybe with the reflection on the part of the president made him realize that maybe sometimes maybe we're out of touch with what the public really wants, and I think he's trying to refocus on that.